Comp check 1, 2, 3. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Radiant Cup, sponsored by Logitech G and organized by Kryptonite Esports Club. And we're going to be jumping right into the game. As we can discuss, it's going to be myself, Nitin Rambo Kamlesh, and we have an interesting game one, which is going to be between Reckoning and True Ripper Esports. Both these teams well known for their Valorant scene, and we're going to be jumping right into the game. 4-0 already in the scoreline. Well, True Ripper seem to be in a higher up advantage in this scenario. Now we see, Smoke going to be pushing outside here for map number 1, which is going to be Icebox. Pushes coming in here from outer. And this seems to be another round for the attackers. Defenders, Sage and Killjoy, Deadly, gonna be the last man standing in this side. Gonna be taking down one. But question is, can he push this wall? Support in his favor. They are gonna be trying, going above. Oh, connecting one, connecting two. And it's gonna be 2 quick kills for the defenders. 1v2 scenario, it's all down. But Paradox coming in for a backstab here. Paradox has a higher advantage, spots in the weapon. Oh, quick trades come in, one-on-one coming in. Question is, can Smoke pull this off? Smoke twice, and it does pull it off. And that is gonna be the first round. Well, guess we're back into the game, and the first round we see is a Reckoning winning. And that was a clutch in the last moment, and a beautiful retake done by the last 2 remaining defenders. 1-4 on the board, Reckoning and True Ripper Esports. Again, this is the quarterfinals of the Radiant Cup. Well, one of these teams is going to be walking onwards to the semi-final on winning this, which is going to be a best of 3. So the selections for today is Icebox, which is map number 1, picked by True Rippers, and defense is by Reckoning, and Haven is the second map picked by Team Vision, and defense is going to be True Rippers. But here's the thing, the decider is going to be split. I'm interested to see which team pulls off this map number 1, because map number 2, Haven, is going to be a 3-map site, which is heavily attacker sided. Only time's going to tell us what's going to happen right now. But at the same time, pushes coming in here for this A site here, not going to be doing much damage. Paradox trying to boost up to Heaven, trying to get some information. Does manage to spot one, not doing much dink at all. It's going to be playing this safe. It's a Paradox, beautiful kill coming on, and that is going to be giving the man advantage to the attackers. There's another pick coming in here. Oh, Sage coming in for the rest, but not going to be doing much. Paradox going 2 quick trades. 3 kills on Paradox. That is going to be the securing the site. And bad, last man on site, he has to pull something off.
Spike planted.
Playing it safe, playing it to perfection. Spots in 1, going to be taken down, and takes on 2 in return. It is now a 2v3 scenario. It's a doable scenario for the defenders. Retake coming in. Backstab coming in for the defenders. Are they gonna be expecting a push coming in here from the Sova? Sova coming in. No, he does not expect it, and Sova's gonna be taking another kill. 1v3 scenario here. Viper, but does have his ultimate out. That's gonna be 1. Can she take the second? Yep, he does take the second. Oh, spots in the third, and he has his ultimate ready. Will he be using it? And he wants to go for this kill. Nope, not gonna be doing it much. Gonna be sticking this half defuse. Oh, wait, time. Well, that was unfortunate. Well, that was another round for the attackers. Very quick succession, so this is gonna be an interesting game. Let's see if we're gonna be having another quick game for today. Oh, we're going in for another round. 5-1 on the board. So this is gonna be a bit push coming in from the attackers, with 1 attacker pushing on towards this A side, and it's gonna be a quick trade coming in here on this A side. Rio and Master pushing into this A side. They want to contest this, and quick trades come in quick succession, and that's going to be a 3v5 scenario. Man advantage for the attackers. They are in the driver's seat, and that is going to be leveling up the A side in their favor. They can go for a comfortable plant at this moment. Ooh. One tap god spots in another person pushing in from Heaven. But that's gonna give more intel to them, and that's gonna be a safe plant for the attackers. Sova and Jet gonna be pushing this together. Killjoy defender standing alone, gonna be taken down. It's all down to this last member of Pixels, gonna be taken down one. Oh, that misses the second one and the third. Well, that is an interesting round coming in for the attackers. 6-1 on the board. Well, I mean, most of these, I've been seeing these two teams for quite some time, and from what I can say, Reckoning, I mean, they still need to get in their synergy, because I've seen them fight back. I've seen them come back all the way from 6-12 all the way to 12-12. They're making a 6-round back-to-back comeback, and hopefully we're going to be seeing something similar for this day as well. Now another push coming in here to this A side. I mean, attackers do seem to capitalize more on this A side, but now that the Viper has his ultimate ready, it's gonna be a Viper's pit coming in here for this A side. Gonna be holding on to this, but the attackers determined that they want to push onto this A side right now, be completely uncontested for. So attackers pushing in, gonna be taking on one early kill, which is gonna be the Sage. Rotations are being called. Rotates are gonna be pushing into towards this B side, but of course B is held by one defender. If they can catch him off guard, this is gonna be an easy round for the attackers. And this, let's see if this B side can be contested. Oh, Jet does get spotted, does not manage to connect, but Smoke gonna be holding on to mid ramp, and that is not gonna be in his favor. Timing off a little bit, but Smoke gonna give you a whole lot of information. Man advantage for the attackers, leveled off to 3-on-3 right now. This is gonna be close quarter combats coming in here for this B side, and Spike in favor for the attackers. This could be a comfortable Spike plant, and yes, it is. Spike going down. Question is the backstab gonna be successful? Because it is a 2v1 scenario, and ooh, defenders wipe up the last kill, and that is gonna be another round for the defenders. 2-6 on the board. Momentum slowly coming in for Reckoning. I mean, these guys gotta keep building this momentum up, because as for what I can see right now, they are not in the driver's seat. Because map number 2, we are gonna be walking on to Heaven, and True Rippers are gonna be playing a defensive side. So you really want to get that advantage in map number 1, because Heaven being a attacker side map, well, the more advantage you get, you want to capitalize on it. This is gonna be an interesting push coming in here towards this mid. We see two attackers, defenders, gonna be pushing onto mid. So that is bad, as well as the Killjoy gonna be pushing onto mid, with Rio gonna be getting a little bit of information with the recon dot. Not gonna be collecting much. That's gonna be giving them a lot of information that the push has already gone into this A side right now. One tap got inbounds. Gonna be pushing in a little early. Not gonna be spotting much at all. Rio gonna be doing what he does best. Spots in 3 targets, pushing in towards his A sides, makes the call. Rotations are coming in from the B side. B side is completely sold off, and this is gonna be a perfect A execution, but defenders holding this to perfection. Oh, that is gonna be Sova going down. Man advantage for the attackers at this point of time. One tap gone. Spots in one target. No, gonna be using the dash to safely come back, but does manage to get the kill in return. But does spot in one other target as well. Bones on the other side. Gonna be holding that angle, and he knows someone's hiding behind the pillar, so he wants to hold this angle. Smoke coming in for a rotate, coming in for the backup, but that is not gonna be enough. One tap got. We're gonna be pushing in, getting in 1 and getting in 2, and sealing the round with ace onto one tap. An ace for the 7th round. So that is going to be marching them on to a comfortable lead in this half. Well, it's all down to Reckoning if these guys want to pump it up right now and get these rounds in their favor. Hopefully it comes in their favor, because at this point economy is really bleeding out for the defenders. The attackers on the other side, they've got a whole lot of economy to play around with. These guys have a whole lot of utility to play around with, because even though they lose a couple of rounds, they can go for a comfortable buy a couple of more rounds down the line. And the defenders is going to be Jet coming in with the knives, but not going to be doing much with the Viper's Pit coming in there for the assistance. But here's another kill coming in for the attackers. Man advantage for the attackers. Defenders man down, and this is going to be a close push towards this A side. And by this time I figure that Reckoning need to understand that these guys have a huge favorability to this A side right now, and they have to stack up this A side. And as we say that, one tap going to be holding the higher up position while the team rotates to this B side. B side completely sold out, and the call has made it work. One tap god makes it work. The fake has been pulled off, and the spike made its way to this B side right now. Gonna be a comfortable plant here, and the attackers going in for a comfortable retake. After plant position. This is gonna be an E. Oh, wait. Come on, man. Killjoy did his best, but on the other side, Bad still out with his knives. Does have the information where the last two people are, and he is gonna be playing this close to his chest. Gonna be pushing in spots in one, but does not go for the kill. And no, he's gonna be taken down in quick succession, and that's gonna be another round for the attackers. 8-2 on the board, slowly walking into that magical number of double digits.
Someone get thank you. Can someone get thank you?
Well, now jumping into the next one. I mean, I predict this is gonna be a straight off push towards this A side right now. From what I can see, a broken buy coming in from the defenders. There's pretty much nothing they can do for this push coming into this A side right now. But yeah, it is going to be an A push right now. So coming in here, one tap, spots in one early on, and it's going to be making a quick trade. So man advantage leveled off for both these teams. 4-on-4 scenario, a push coming into this A side right now. B still being held on to by one defender, not realizing it is an A push, and these guys have committed to this A side right now. On the other side, Sage doing the damage. Going to be quick trades coming in from one tap, and one tap going ballistic, taking on 2 kills to his name. Finally leveling this down to a 3v2 scenario, and Spike gonna be in their favor, not gonna be in favor of the Killjoy. Killjoy gets taken down, and it's all down to Pixel. Pixel, can he make this happen? 1 versus 3 scenario, not much utility. I mean, he has a weapon, he has the HP to play around with, but not much utility to hold this side. Being a Viper, just really not got much to play around with here at this point of time. After plant held to perfection by the attackers. Well, this is gonna be an interesting push. Pixel gonna be going in, but that is gonna be a wrong call. That's gonna be costing his demise. 9-2 on the board. This is gonna be, I mean, True Rippers at this point, I mean, all I can say is that they are sailing towards a victory right now. They are sailing towards a victory right now. But again, let's just hope that this carries on for consecutive rounds, because we've seen teams choke all the way down to 12 rounds. So till they get to that 13th round, anything is possible. Comebacks of all fashions are possible. So let's see if that are we gonna see another comeback. Let's see about that, shall we? Push is coming here again to this A side. Again, a push coming in here to the. At this point, the attackers, I'm surprised the defenders have not realized these guys are going to be capitalizing on this A side right now. But quick trades coming in for a 2v2, and that is all down to this 3v3 scenario. Man advantage leveled off, but at the same time, one tap got his knives out, and this is going to be a push on from one tap. Spots in one, gotta be trying to make a trade, not gonna be connecting smoke, gotta be taking that kill in return. Oh, the timing, could this timing be in his favor? And it is. Killjoy deploying his ultimate, and this is gonna be forcing the attackers to play a little passive, try to go back, recalibrate their push, and try to get some more information before committing to this site. Now let's see if these guys can make this work. A push coming in here from outer, beautiful smoke coming in from the Viper. That is gonna give them a whole lot of information, and a mid push coming in here. Oh, Shock Dart and Recon gonna be revealing a little bit of information, but not doing much. Rotates are gonna be called back to this A side. 27 seconds. Oh, wait, defenders, they are rotating. It's all down to Smoke holding on to this A side right now. Can he make the double kill? Yes, he does, and that is gonna be another round for the third round for Reckoning Esports. And 3-9 on the board. Like I just said, I mean, we've seen teams come back from 12 to 12. It's pretty much anyone's game at this point of time. It's too early to tell what's going to happen, and I just hope we have an interesting game. Not a heavily one-sided game, but again, this is the best of 3. We have 2 more maps lined up if we need to go to a third map. But in this case, True Rippers do seem to be in a hurry that they want to wind up this match a little early on. 9-3 on the board. True Rippers. I mean, these guys are sailing towards a victory right now. But here's now that the switch has been made, let's see if these guys can make this one work. It's gonna be a 2-2-1 split coming in. 2 attacker, 2 defenders on A, 2 defenders on B, and 1 defender on mid who's gonna be rotating and watching the angles. But a solid push coming in here to this B side right now, and not much information given, but a rotate call has been given by the defenders, and rotates are coming in from all fashions. And this is gonna be a 3 stack of defenders playing in towards this B side. On tap, gonna be playing this safe, not gonna be connecting much at all. Ooh, close one coming in, and that is gonna be one tap trying to do damage. Is gonna be down to a man advantage for the attackers. 4v3 scenario coming in here. Sage coming in for the heal. One tap has a weapon to make this work, and this is gonna be man advantage leveled off for the defenders. Sage gonna be sticking on to this diffuse. Wait, is this gonna be a perfect diffuse? It's all down to the defense. Well, that was a beautiful diffuse coming in. I kind of like lost track what was going on back there because Sage wall was called into perfection, and I presumed the attackers would push in, but I think the call was made to hold on to that push, and pop goes the needle, and that is going to be 10-3 on the board. True Rippers walking on to double-digit numbers, slowly walking on to that sweet victory. Will these guys be getting a sweet victory, or are we going to see a comeback coming in from Reckoning? Well, time is only going to tell, man. This is so far both these teams, I mean, Reckoning have been slagging a little bit here and there, but besides that, True Rippers have been playing this to perfection. Not much mistakes been made. And I mean, this tactical timeout, apologies. I mean, if these guys can make good use of this, they can understand where the mistakes are, where the leaks are. I mean, so far what I can tell, the other half was that these guys were heavily capitalized on this A side, and now we see a push coming in that the attackers are capitalizing on the B side. But that's a good read from the defenders that they've actually stacked more defenders on this B side and for a quick rotation from mid. One tap got coming in for the backup, but that's going to be too late. That's going to be costing the life of the Viper to be going down. But Smoke, playing a cheeky role here, does manage to get the information and does manage to rotate all the way to the A side and secure the site. I mean, this guy, a cheeky little dude, pushing into this A side, and he is going to be securing the site on his behalf. But on the other side, Pixels has other ideas in mind. Going to be taking that one early kill, not going to be taking the second one, or is he now? Nope, going to be scraping off about 50 HPs from defending Viper. But on this side, Pixels doing the damage, and trades come in, man advantage for the attackers. Well, that is going to be another round for the attackers. 10-4 on the board. Pretty much anyone's game at the moment. Reckoning are slowly inching their way close to this victory. I mean, for all I can see, the defenders are making it work, but a couple of leaks, couple of quick rotations, early rotations without the information, causing them to bleed a little bit here and there. But besides that, these guys have the potential to make a comeback, or else to just push it back to 30-4 in the game right now. And likewise, we see a mid to B stack coming in here. These guys are going to be trying to play the mid to B position here, but at the same time, defenders going a little too cheeky and trying to get some information towards this A side, and they know A is clear, and that's going to be a push call coming in for a B rotate. But two quick trades coming for the attackers. An advantage for the attackers in this case, and a huge difference for the attackers. 5v2 scenario. This could be a flawless victory for the attackers if they time it properly, and timing, it's all down to smoke. It's going to be two people pushing out to him, not going to be doing much, going to be losing his life. But at the same time, pushes coming in here from Jet, going to be taken down, and that is going to be Sage going down as well. 5-10 on the board. Reckoning slowly closing in the gap from where they were right now to 5-10. Just 5-round difference. I mean, they're slowly closing the gap. If these guys can make it work, they can pull off the round back to their team. But on the other side, 5 seconds, and we're going to be off towards the 16th round in the game. 10-5 on the board. Whose match is this going to be? Defenders going to be cranking this up to a 2-2-1 split coming in, but Killjoy going to be placing that ultimate, and that's going to be forcing the defenders to rotate outwards from the side, and that is going to be giving a clear side control for the attackers. They can capitalize on this, kind of get the plant in, and now that that information is pushed up, this is going to be the attackers. Defenders rotating in from all the sides, going to be coming in here for this push, but at the same time, Reckoning doing a beautiful job. But at the same, Sage going, Battle Sage going ballistic, getting on 2 kills to his name, and now that's down to a 4v2 scenario. Defenders in the pilot seat right now. Spike in their favor. One tap god has a perfect angle, has a perfect vantage point, can make the kill count, and does so. Battle Sage doing the damage. 4k onto Battle Sage, and that is gonna be another 11th round for the defenders, aka True Rippers, well in front for the lead. A little bit of trolls going on here, trying to make a half defuse and trying to troll it up a bit, try to spice up the game a little bit, and boom, that is your defuse, and 11-5 in the board. Well played indeed, True Rippers. I mean, these guys have got to 11 rounds, and all they gotta do now is capitalize on a couple of more rounds, and they should be good to go for the next map. Again, they did pick defenders for Haven, and that's something I wouldn't do if I were you. I mean, you do know Haven is a map with 3 sides, and it's gonna be heavily attacker sided more than your defensive lineup is. But again, if they can capitalize on this map number 1, that's pretty much gonna be giving them a comfort that even if they lose map number 2, oh my god, one tap going in for a beautiful headshot there. Gonna be taking down 1 kill with this operator, and he does call in a backup in his sight. But at the same time, he's not gonna be letting anyone push right now. Pixel's gonna be trying to get that operator, trying to get some information. Try to debating him a little bit. Debate's not gonna be working at all. Recon's gonna be spotting out a little bit. Quick trades come in from the attackers, 2-on-2, and that is going to be a man advantage for the defenders, and Jet going to be putting the knives out. And another kill. Can this be an ace for One Tap God? He's already got an ace. Can this be another ace for him? He has the angle, has the weapon, has the vantage point, and no, and it is, and that is going to be. Wait, was it an ace? Well, I think it was a 4k. All right, it was a 4k. The ace was denied. That was a 4k for him, and that was a beautifully well played round for One Tap God. 12-5 on the board. Pretty much game point for the defenders. It's going to be pretty much an interesting game for them at this point of time. Now that we're marching on to game point for the defenders, aka True Rippers, I just wonder if a Reckoning are going to be pushing this out with everything that they've got. And yes, they are, but trades come in quick succession, and the defenders have the driver's seat right now, and this is going to be a 3v5 scenario coming in here. Smoke trying to do the damage, not going to be dealing much. At the same time, quick trades come in from the defenders. Sova doing the damage, but not gonna be connecting much, and that is gonna be a sweet victory for True Ripper Esports. I mean, these guys have won map number 1 And beautiful fashion, beautiful aggression coming in from True Rippers. This is the first time I've seen these guys play it to this perfection. 13 to 5, and of course, one tap god going in for an almost getting two aces. Uh, Beautifully played. I mean, we are going to be jumping into map number 2 in just a bit because, again, this is going to be a best of 3 series. We have a lot more coming. We have Heaven coming. We have Split being the decider. It's going to be an interesting game coming in. And before we go any further, you guys should make sure that there's a whole lot of action tuned for the day. Bringing this cast going to be myself, Nathan Rambo Kamlesh, and this is the Radiant Cup powered by Logitech G and organized by Kryptonite Esports Club. And in just a bit, we are going to be back with Heaven, map number 2. And a very interesting map in return. And let's take a short break and make sure you guys stay tuned, like the stream, subscribe, and I don't know, more action coming your way. Okay. Okay. When I tell let's jump into the game, we'll jump in. Okay. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna be jumping into map number 2, which is gonna be Haven, which is picked by Team Vision, and we're gonna be having True by Esports, and uh, it's gonna be it's picked by Team Reckoning. Apologies, it's picked by Team Reckoning, and True Buzz are gonna be playing the defensive side. So this is be an interesting pick coming in from both these teams, knowing that the last match was kind of uh, the last match was kind of more of the attacking side, but this time the True Rippers are going to be playing a defensive side up front, and it's only going to tell what's going to happen. Time is only going to tell what's going to happen in just a bit, because we're going to be watching True Rippers play the defensive side first. So, and Heaven being a map which is more of the attacking side. So I mean, I should say that they are in a kind of a disadvantage, but let's see if that if it works. Well, we are going to be jumping into the agent selection in just a bit. Teams are joining in. I mean, what I predict for this game is going to be that I'm predicting is going to be more of a uh, team vision. Sorry, team Twitter's game again. This is going to be them acing out another round. Because from what I saw from last game, these guys, I haven't seen that kind of aggressive gameplay coming in. At the same time, they were in fact uh, they were yep. So they were in fact in the driver's seat at that point of time. So likewise, we are going to be going in for another game, map number 3, and that's it. We are going to be jumping straight into the map, and this is going to be the agent selections. Ooh. All right, so Reckoning going in. I mean, Two Rippers are. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they haven't gone for a Sage. They want to go for an. Because see, the more aggressive players, the more amount of entry fraggers you have in this game is more advantage in Heaven, and that's what you want to have. And you gone with the Astra, the Jet, you got Sova coming in, and I mean this is a perfect lineup. But at the same time, the attackers, aka Reckoning, nice to see Kyo coming into play. And it's been some time since I saw Kyo coming into play, and Chamber and Kyo. I mean, I actually never seen those two play together for quite some time, and I haven't. I mean, I haven't completely used the meta of both of them. Time only tells. And today we're going to be checking out how these two teams perform. Well, that's about it for the Indian selections. 18 seconds on the board. I mean, so far what I can figure out is that these guys are going to be sticking to this picks. Right now, these teams on a very, very aggressive lineup. I don't see any Sages invested on any of these teams. Both these teams are ready for a fight. Well, we're going to be jumping into the game then. And that is going to be, I mean, already it's Rippers now that they have the advantage of having scored map number 1. And this is we're going to be jumping into map number 2 in, I mean, this is map number 2, and we're going to be jumping into round number 1 in map number 2 in just a bit. And True Rippers, considering that they have their advantage for winning the last map, this is going to be another interesting game coming in from this defensive lineup. But now that I see it, three spike site, and attackers are going to be having a picnic, in my opinion. And yep, as I would always do, I would always be pushing to that C site. And what's gonna be happening right now. A push coming in here to this C side, and the lineup is ready, and there it is. The push, all out push coming in here from the attackers, dashing into the side. Is gonna be smoke, gonna be going on an early pick. That's recon is gonna give a whole lot of information. 1 kill, man advantage for the attackers. That is gonna be secured the side, and yup, they have side control in their favor. At the same time, quick trades come in from two rippers doing the damage. Ooh, Chamber going ballistic, 3 kills to his name. 2v2 scenario right now. Make that a 1v2 scenario, and it's all down to one tap god. Can he make this one taps connect? So spots 1, spots 2, but at the same time, brilliant play coming in here from Bad. He's going to be dropping back in with the teleport, and it's going to be wiping off that last kill. Brilliant use of that teleport, and that is going to be the first round for the attackers. Reckoning going to be wiping out that first round in map number 2. These guys are hungry. They gotta win this one, because after this, if they win this one, they're gonna be leveling off the series with the 1-on-1. We're gonna be marching on to the map number 3, which is gonna be the decider, which would be split. Nope. On the other side, we see the defender is going to be playing a 1-2-2 split again. One defender left alone to hold on to that C side. Well, it could be that they can pull this one off. Ooh, that is going to be quick trades coming in here. Man advantage for the attackers. It's down to a 3v4 scenario. The defenders thinned out, very, very thin line. These guys have to make a call, gamble it out to one side. And the gamble isn't in their favor. They're benching on the B side right now, but the spike is making its way to the C side right now, and the attackers are playing a beautiful after plan scenario. And like I said, the after plan gonna be taking on 1 kill, and that is a man advantage, huge man advantage for the attackers. 4v2 on the board, and make that 1v4 on the board, and that's about it. And that's gonna be another round for the attackers. Attackers going in for a smooth sailing for heaven. I mean, I just hope that this is gonna be another quick game. We are going to be watching another. If Reckoning pulls this one back, we are going to be going in for another map, a decider, which is going to be split. I haven't been seeing split that often right now, so I hope it's going to be map number 3. And so far, from what I can see, Reckoning have finally got their synergy in check. 2 beautiful rounds coming to their name. Let's see if these guys can make it a 3rd round to their name. Bad gonna be pushing on towards mid, but an AC push coming in here. Quick spams, and mid door gonna be exposed, but one tap gone, doing the damage, going ballistic, taking 2 kills, but he's gonna be traded in return. Apologies, gonna be Chamber traded in return, and that is gonna be one tap going to be coming in for the support. At the same time, they do have the information that this is going to be a mid to C push, and the quotations have been called A side completely sold off. It is going to be heavily contested towards this mid and this C position. Location is being revealed. A lot of information rallied off to the defenders. Beautiful calls being made here right now, not giving much information, but smoke, that jump is going to cost him. That's going to be giving him a whole lot of information for the defenders. 3-on-4 scenario. One tap gonna be solo on this A side, but at the same time, Rio gonna be pushing on towards this C side, which is being held on to Bones, and Bones can make this one work. Does spot in one, but that sound cue is gonna be giving a whole lot of information for the attackers, and there you go, sound cue gonna be exposing him, and that is gonna be the C side in their control. 3 attackers holding on to the C side. It's a 3-on-3 scenario right now, and Spike going on a comfortable Shadow Plant. Let's see if the Shadow Plant can hold. Oh, it does hold for time being, but now that they have the information that Shadow Plant is in play, these guys are going to be pushing in. Oh, quick trades come in from the attackers. Beautifully played. It's all down to a 1v4 scenario, and that's going to be wiped off. And Reckoning in the driver's seat, 3-0 on the board. Like I said, Heaven, a heavily attacker sided map. You really, as I mean, I've played this map, I've seen teams play this map n number of times, and there's always that huge advantage for the attackers. And of course, there is no such thing as defenders advantage in this map. It's only defenders luck, in my opinion. You gamble a side, and if it works, you win, and that's just a gamble. 9 out of 10 times it doesn't work, but 1 out of 10 it does. But now that this is the gamble I was talking about. Look at the defenders lining up on the C side right now. Now that they know the push is gonna be coming on C, they have stacked onto the C side right now. This is the gamble I was talking to you about, and the gamble is paying off. Gonna be tagging 2 people down to low HPs, but trades come in quick succession. Rotates being called off, and an A side is being held by two people. Cut off, highly possible. It's questionable if the sheriff is going to do the damage, because all of these guys are invested towards the sheriff and not much more for the defenders. It is going to be a B push coming in here, and B side completely lost. Spike going to be going down. That is going to be a cheeky push, not going to be allowed into side, and that is going to be a demise for the Jet. And Brimstone finally is down to Astra if she can make this one count, and that is not gonna work, and a flawless victory for the attackers. Well, I mean, this is what I was talking about. The gamble, it kind of worked for the defenders. They gambled onto the C side. A push was called into the C side, and that's where experience comes in. And once Reckoning saw that there were multiple lines of fires coming in from the C side, they immediately realized that there are multiple people in C, and the strat is gone to waste. And immediately they started doing a rotate, and rotates were called in, and beautiful rotates indeed. It's going to be a flawless victory for Reckoning, and let's just hope that this carries on for this team. Well, and now we're going to be jumping into the next round, 5th round in the clock. Let's see if this can. Ooh, a mid push coming in here, not going to be doing much damage, but at the same time, Paradox holding a close angle right now can. If he pushes out, he can connect at least 2 kills to his name, but he's going to be playing this safe. He's going to be playing this to perfection, not giving any kind of information whatsoever. But he can make this one mistake if he pops off right now. Paradox has information and does now confirm his speculations that it's going to be a C play coming in, and quick trades coming from the attacker. Is going to be taking down 1, it's going to be taking down 2. Dinking number 2, and that is going to be forcing the defenders back towards a safe play, but Bat holding a beautiful position for a cutoff here. In case the defenders are going to be rotating, they are going to be choking them onto choke points right now. Shadow Plant coming in for the C side. This is, well, Reckoning are in the driver's seat, and one tap doing the damage. Man advantage kind of closely leveled off to a 3v4 scenario. Beautiful flash coming in, but self flash in return. One tap doing the damage. 2 people on site from the defenders. Oh, one tap not doing much. It's down to a 1v3 scenario. One tap. He doesn't have the weapon to pull this one off, and he is going to be rotating onto the save. Question is, can he though? He's going to be cut off a little early, and that is going to be a demise of, well, one tap. He went ballistic last game, but I don't see a couple of pop shots coming from him this game yet. Let's just hope so, that we see a couple of more shots come in from one tap. The only thing is, if defenders, if they can get couple of rounds, like at least 4 rounds in their name for this half, pretty much doable game in their favor. But if they do not, it's gonna be a mammoth of a task, because the mental game also comes into play when your opponent has about 6, 5, 7 or 8 rounds lead ahead of you. The mental game is going to be making you tilt a little bit here and there, and that's what's going to happen right now. Defenders, 2 people going down, make that 3rd person tagged. Between C side and mid compromised at this point being, and B side also being contested for a 2v5 scenario, but bringing us down to a 2v4 scenario, mammoth of a task to ask from the attackers and the defenders. Rotating on, trying to get some weapons. All they have is sheriffs, and it's a dream.
Spike planted.
Well, let's just hope that this carries forward for these teams. But at the same time, we have Crosshair going to be pushing in here, and we haven't seen much from him. But quick trades come in from the Astra, low HP, but that's not going to stop him. And no, that is going to be, well, That is going to be his demise. And we have 6-0 on the board. Mental game slowly breaking down for the attackers, for the defenders, apologies. And that's going to be 0-6 on the board. 6-round lead for the attackers. I did not expect, I mean, I did expect this, but not a 6-0 lead for the attackers. Let's just hope that the last eco would be put into good use. That these guys, you know, make good use of it, and let's just
Let's play.
well, let's just see what's gonna happen. A mid push coming in here, one tap. I mean, the man who can connect his shots, not connecting his shot, that's a little concerning for me. But at the same time, he's gonna be pushing in a quick trade coming in. That's gonna be leveling off this to a 4v4. The playfield has been leveled, but Bones gonna be using his Astra abilities to perfection, and that is gonna be a called off. This is another split towards this mid to C. Question is, are they going to be committing to this mid to C push, or are they going to be playing a direct C push? So far, what I can see, Rio planning for a direct C push. He is the Sova. He can get the recon information. He can get the information before the push is called in. But at the same time, Bones going to be... Oh, he does spot the spike as well. Going to be calling in the rotations. And rotation is already here in the name of Paradox with a perfect gun for this hold in a long range, which is an operator, and that is gonna be deleted by Q. And Crosshair, last man, Crosshair and Prim, last man alive. See if these guys can make this one count. I mean, pushes coming in here from Deadly. Master gonna be playing this slow. He just wants to deny the plant. He wants to hear the plant sound before he engages to any side. 30 HP and a dream for Deadly. And Spike plant is in check, and boom. That's going to be the first round for the defenders. Well, beautiful use of the last eco. They were broken. They kind of lost... they kind of lost their momentum a little bit, but now that they've actually got another round, first round in their name, let's see if they can capitalize on this and get some more rounds to their name and push this towards a 2-0, or we're going to be having a 1-1, forcing us to a decider map number 3, which is going to be split. Well, this is gonna be an interesting push coming in here. First time we see a direct B push coming in here through mid, but Spike all the way dropped backwards here. But one tap gonna be going a little cheeky, does not manage to connect. But to the other side, quick trades come in from both these teams. That's gonna be a 4v4 scenario right now. Man advantage equalized for both these teams, and Smoke got a beautiful angle. Plant coming in here to this B side right now. One tap. Not getting much connections here, but Sova going ballistic, 2 kills to his name, can get the third one, spots in, but a trade comes in return. This is going to be a 2v3 scenario, mammoth of a task for the attackers. At the same time, Pixels going to be playing the Astra, and does manage to spot in one. Ow, cheeky kill coming from Crosshair. We haven't seen much from Crosshair yet, and now that he's connecting the shots, question is, can he make this one? Spike not yet planted, so all he has to do is hold in this scenario. He knows where the last person is. Sova versus Sova. And he is going to be going in for a rotate. Beautiful play coming in from the defending Sage. Question is he going to be playing this to... I mean, timing. It's all timing, man, at this point of time. He can catch them off guard. And yup, he can. Spike. And he knows that this has to be a B plant. Because... time, could this be? Oh, just a nick of time. This is gonna be a beautiful plant coming in here, and here comes Sova's ultimate, and not gonna be doing much, but does manage to tag a little bit of his health, and 20 HP onwards to the last Sova. But Rage holding a beautiful angle right now. I don't think Crosshair is gonna be checking that angle. He's gonna be... Oh, that is a beautiful clutch coming in from the attackers. 7-1 on the board. Crosshair, that was a beautiful play, but I feel that he held on to that mid position a little too late. He just kept holding on to that position, not doing much. But props to the attacking props to the attackers. I mean, these guys played it to perfection and they got the round. 7-1 on the board. Similar scores were seen vice versa last map. Well, we are going to be seeing another round, another C play coming in here from the attackers. Astra doing his best to blind off all the open vantage points. Not going to be doing much. Quick trades come from the defenders. Ooh, 3 kills from the defenders, man. Advantage in a huge level for the attackers, but at the same time, attackers doing the damage. 1v3 scenario coming in here. It's gonna be an exposed seaside, but here is one tap coming in for his to be jet kills, and jet knives do the job. That is gonna be another round. 2-7 on the board. If the defenders can mop up a couple of more rounds. Once they make the switch, I know that True Rippers are in a driver's seat when it comes to aggression. They can make this one work. A couple of more rounds, that's all they gotta do. So let's hope that these guys can make this one count. Or are we gonna see a map number 3? Well, only time's gonna tell us what's gonna happen. But all I can tell now is that this is gonna be a mid towards a push. Ooh, beautiful push coming in here from one tap. Not going to be doing much, but does manage to get the information and a couple of tags towards the attackers. Backup coming in the name of... Wait, can this be... Oh, no. Jet versus Jet. And the knives doing the damage, wreaking havoc for defenders. 2 people down. Man, advantage for the attackers already. And it's all down to Master holding on to this A side on solo. Well, push lined up towards this A side right now. Paradox coming in for the backup. Can he make this one count? Checks the wrong angle. It's going to be costing his life in return. And that is going to be a huge man advantage for the attackers. 5v2 on the board. Astra has her ultimate. So let's see if this is going to work out. But push is coming in here. Master going to be playing it safe. Paradox on the other side going to be taking down Astra. It's all down to Master. Master, can he make this one count? Does manage to take one, but it's going to be traded in return by the Jets knives. And that is going to be 2-8 on the board. Slowly inching ourselves to the halftime. And before the swap, I just hope that these guys can get to... I just hope the True Rippers are going to be getting to... around at least 3 points, because other than that, this is going to be a very huge task for them to manage to take.
Don't worry.
Now, well, we are going to be pushing in towards another... Ooh, one tap, getting a little too aggressive. He wants to get these kills early on, and I think he has an advantage in this scenario. And yes, he does. Mops up one, gonna be picking up a nice weapon, but nope, he wants to play this safe, calls in for a backup coming in his team's name. And spots in another one, doesn't give much information at all. But does manage to take 2 kills to his name. He has information of another push coming in here from Spawn, and that is going to be a beautiful kill and a dash. 3 kills onto one tap's name, and another kill coming onto Astra's name, and this is going to be a 1v5 scenario. But Smoke playing the cheeky role can go for a knife right now. I think he wants the knife. And he is going to be getting that cheeky knife in return. I mean, he was calm. He knew what's going to happen, and he went in for that knife, even though he gambled up the last round for his team. He got that round to his team. Doing another set of damages for the attackers. This is going to be a 3v1 scenario, but I'm not going to rule out Smoke just yet. The man's got a knife, and he's got another kill to his name. I gotta give props to him where props is due, and he has the driver's seat in this case scenario. And does manage to try to get a little bit of park shots in. Not going to be doing much. So I should debate a little bit, but no. Paradox going to be using his ultimate, and boom. That is going to be the 3rd round for the attackers, aka defenders. And this is going to be the last round before the swap, and hopefully they get this one round. 4 rounds in the defenders' favor, aka True Ripper's favor, is going to be giving them... it's a score which they can fight. It's a score which they can actually pull off. It's a score which they can actually uh,
Here.
get back onto the scoreboard with the happy number. But if they're not into the 4 rounds, it is gonna cause a whole lot of chaos for their team. And likewise, one tap going ballistic, gonna be taking on early kill. I just think he's warming up himself right now for the attacking side because he has to be super aggressive than what he's doing right now. And likewise, oh, does manage to take on one, but trades come in return. This is going to be a 4v4 scenario for the attackers. It's a revive coming in. Wait, what? Team tag? Okay, team tag coming in here, but at the same time, 3v3 scenario here. It's pretty much both these teams are leveled off to equal momentums, and this is going to be a C rotate coming in already. I think the call has been read, and these guys are ready for a C rotate as well. And beautiful trades coming in from Paradox. Even though he's revealed, he just wants to play this to perfection, and he does. Gets on one kill, has information, gets on second kill. It's all down to the last attacker, Crosshair. Right, I mean, he's literally standing next to him. If he can cut off this rotation, it's all bad. Can he make this one work? He knows where the spike is, and Bad's gonna be pushing on the spike, or making an awful lot of noise. Corsair's gonna be hearing this. Crosshair gonna be pushing a little bit. All he has is just Sheriff, not gonna be doing much, and Bad's gonna be taken down. And 4-8 on the board. Now 4-8 is a score which you can actually pull off. 4-8 is something you can actually pull off, and considering that the attackers, aka True Rippers, have been in aggressive teams for the last couple of maps, and let's just hope that these guys can carry the same momentum, because one tap has been popping off a lot of shots since the last couple of rounds, so I know that he's primed and ready for this one. And well, time is only going to tell me in 15 seconds, and then we're going to know what's going to happen, because every round that the defenders lose right now is going to give a mental ability, a mental advantage for the attackers to pop it off and get more rounds to their name. And we're only talking about 4-round difference here. I mean, the defenders are yet to march on to the double-digit numbers, and well, anyone's game at this point, being anyone's game indeed. Oh, a mid push here, mid completely exposed, but at the same time, Crosshair gonna be going in a little cheeky. Does manage to... Wait, what? He actually goes into the B side right now. He's got the B side, and he is going to be getting a comfortable plant as well. What is going on right now? This man just got a violation for the defenders. He just popped into the B side without no one noticing, under their nose, right under their nose, and takes off a beautiful plant. 3v2 scenario coming in here. Spike not yet being diffused. Paradox has the angle. Oh, spots in one, but that's going to be giving them information. And oh, gonna be a close one. Can these guys go in for a comfortable defuse? The question is, will they be going in for... Oh my god, Paradox going in deadly, gonna be taken on the last kill. It's a 1v1 scenario right now. It's gonna be using his teleport card right now. Oh, Shock Dart not gonna be doing much in return, and that's gonna be Paradox in perfect timing, gonna be clutching this round. 5-8, 3-round difference. We are slowly inching our way. We're slowly inching our way to that part where both these teams are going to be leveled off, and we're going to see a game start from scratch, from equal score lines. This is going to be a close one. I mean, I really don't... I expected this to happen, but at the same time, this is really putting the heart in my mouth. I mean, this is a really, really interesting game. Adrenaline is pumping left, right, and center. I mean,
That's not ready. All set up.
we are watching two of the best teams play it out, play their hearts out. I mean, one of these teams are going to be watching or marching on to the semifinals of this amazing series, the Radiant Cup, sponsored by Logitech G and organized by Kryptonite Esports Club. And while I say that, defender is going a little ballistic, taking out one kill, and that is going to be exposing them on the C side. And now that they know they are going to be weak on the A side, push has been called off, and they are going to be rotating on towards this A side, and A side completely sold off. This is going to be giving them a mammoth of an advantage. Paradox going to be going a little ballistic, but trades come in return, not going to be doing much. Oh, it's all Chamber. Getting in 3 kills to his name. Can he get the 4th one? Nope, not going to be doing much. But at the same time, rotates coming from Astra. Going to be helping out a little bit. It's all down to Master. Can he make this one count? Master has the information on where people are. Nope, he's going to be denied in return. Marshall doing the job. 9-5. This is gonna be a really close game. I mean, one more loss for the attackers are gonna be forcing in for the defenders to march on double-digit numbers. Well, Well. Only time is gonna tell us 17 seconds for these guys to prep up, get their prep talks in motion, get to know where they want to push, whether it's gonna be a joint push, whether it's gonna be a split push coming in here for these uh, for these for both these teams. So let's see how this is gonna be pushing out.
I have the spike.
And that is gonna be a beautiful use of Astra's ability towards blinding this seaside right now. Quick kill coming in here from Crosshair. Crosshair's not been doing much a little lately, but now that he stepped up, he has to make this one count for his team because momentum is bleeding out bit by bit. 4v4 scenario here for both these teams. It's pretty much anyone's game at this point of time, but Paradox has his ultimate out, and are we gonna see someone walking into the Crosshair? Oh, it's gonna be a nice close call. Not gonna be doing much damage, but at the same time, a push has been called in, and one tap's gonna be taken down. Wait, Crosshair, if he can get this in the right time, this could be 3 free kills for him. Nope, he does not. I mean, that's gonna be denied in return, and that's gonna be. I mean, at this point of time, defenders in the driver's seat have the information, have the momentum. They are gonna be wiping this one clean. Trying to debate a little bit here. Paradox not falling for it again, but does transport in return. Teleport is going to be helping him save his life. Oh, beautiful shots coming in, and another shot coming in. Man, this man is deadly when it comes to his use of weaponry, but at the same time, I think Master needs to wind this up a little bit, and he is not going to be looking the right angle. Well, 10-5 on the board. Another 5-round difference coming in here for both these teams. Well, at this point of time, Reckoning can pull this off, can get an easy win for the team. Attackers still yet to find their synergy, still yet to find that magical mixture, because from what I can see, one tap's the only guy who's doing the ballistic damage. Crosshair still needs to step up. He still needs to come in for those early picks and support his team. Trades needs to be made. But besides that, both these teams are neck on neck, but Reckoning do have the higher advantage of 5-round lead. Oh, one tap. Gonna be spotted early on. That's gonna be forcing him to play this safe or else go in back for a rotate. But I know this man. He will go for the pick, and that is gonna be causing him his demise and man advantage for the defenders. Rio trying to debate a little bit right now. Gonna be using his ultimate. Gonna be pushing everyone back with the dots, and that is gonna be connecting. 2 beautiful shots connecting on that. 2 people going down, and Master tagged all the way down to 30 HP. Master gonna be taking down 1. Can he take down the second one? Nope, he is gonna be denied in return. 11-5 on the board. Well, given what's going on, I presume this is gonna be a Reckoning game, and of course we are gonna be going in for a map number 3 if this game goes to Reckoning side. So only time's gonna tell us what's gonna happen. At the same time, we are gonna be seeing in 10 seconds the 17th round that's gonna be happening right now, and 6th round lead. The leads are slowly inching away from the attackers. At this point of time, Reckoning in a beautiful lead. These guys are in perfect synergy, and if these guys can make this one work, it's gonna be an easy win for them, if you ask me. Well, defenders doing the damage, but trades come in return from the Sheriff, but not going to be doing much. Just 1 kill in return. 2v4. Ooh, through a wall bang, and that's a beautiful wall bang, but Spike is being dropped. That's going to be giving a whole lot of information, and there you go. So wipes it up. 12 match point. Match point for the for Reckoning. I mean, these guys have taken the lead finally. Let's see if they can make this one count.
That works.
Well, in fact, Carl, this is gonna be.
That's a good spot. Here, all set.
Well, this is going to be a match point for the. This is going to be a match point for Reckoning, and if Reckoning win this one, they are going to be going in for map number 3, which is going to be split. And we see another beautiful play coming in here from the defenders, using beautiful use of utilities, and that is going to be securing them information about a mid push coming in here to this B side right now. And Deadly, oh wait, what? He does not spot them, and this is gonna be a meme battle here coming in here. That's gonna be 2 kills to his name, and he does know someone is inside, and quick trades are gonna be coming in, sealing the deal for the defenders, having a mammoth of an advantage. 5v4, 4v1 scenario coming in here for the defenders. One tap, last man alive, if he can make this one work. This is gonna be, ooh, one tap doing the damage. Takes in one, has his ultimate right now, and he's gonna be going in for a plant 2v1 scenario. Knowing one tap, knowing what he can do, this is gonna be a close battle. I mean, I'm not gonna rule out one tap because I've seen him pop off some amazing shots, and of course, Jet is his meta character, and he's playing that to perfection, and hopefully, this guy pulls off another amazing stunt.
Enemy remaining.
But one tap, dude. What? One tap? What? Okay, let's not rule these guys out just yet. One tap wants to prove us wrong, and he has done so with this one round. He has actually pulled off another amazing play. He's pulled off another amazing play, and oof, this is gonna be an interesting game. I mean, hopefully we go to map number 3 and we're gonna have some more action coming in from Split. But before we go down that direction, I just hope that I don't jinx it up a little bit too much and bench on the attackers to just lose it without giving up a fight. One tap does want to give up a fight, and he did do so last round, and likewise, he is going to be going smoke, having another amazing angle, going to be falling back, playing it safe. That's the thing, you have to respect your opponents, and when you know that they have a better angle, you have to respect them, fall back, play the sides, and 2-1 trades come in from the defenders and the attackers, and that is going to be pushing them. That is going to be pushing them back to one tap. Gonna be dinked a little too hard by the flash, and that is going to be blinding him to. Wait! Can he get the kill? No, not gonna be looking good for one tap. He is gonna be playing this safe, but at the same time, Spike is planted and it's in their favor. Sova doing the damage. Spike gonna be spotted off a little too early. One tap, getting another kill. Lost down to Rio. Rio from heaven. Can he make this one count? And he does. He takes on 2 kills and 3rd kills. 3 kills in their name, and that is gonna be the final round, and that is gonna be Reckoning winning map number 2. I mean, both these teams, I mean, I predicted this is what's going to happen, basically, because you know that you're going into a map which is heavily attacker sided. You're going to be playing a map which is going to be heavily it's going to be a huge disadvantage for the defenders. I mean, Reckoning did pick the second map, knowing that it is going to be heaven. I just don't know why True Rippers had gone in for a defensive lineup pick. Well, I mean, from what I can see, True Rippers have actually been in the lead. One Tap God's been doing his work, but they were not able to connect. Crosshair doing his work, played well at the end, finally capitalized. Bones did well. Most teams have been doing well, and of course, we are gonna be going in for a map number 3. We are gonna be, you're gonna be witnessing another amazing map. So we are going to be going into a Split, which is going to be a map number 3. And knowing that these two teams, knowing what these guys can offer, knowing what these guys are going to be bringing onto the table right now, well, I don't know what to predict, man. I mean, at this point of time, the map before we saw True Rippers going in for True Rippers are going in for a beautiful victory for the first map. Map number 2 is going into the sides of Reckoning, and now map number 3 gonna be Split, and we are gonna be going into map number 3 in just a bit after a couple of ads. So make sure that you tuned in, and make sure you like the stream. We will be back in just a bit. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So I just got word from the admins that we're going to be having a small rescheduling of map number 3 due to several other factors. So we're going to be having that game a little bit later on. So we're going to be posting the status of that game on our website and on our socials. So make sure you check out kryptonite.microsystems.com so that you can have real-time tracking of the tournament. But of course, this is not the end yet. We got some amazing games lined up. Some really cool teams lined up for tomorrow and day after, which is going to be the semifinals and the finals. Some interesting teams I'm excited to cast for. And I'm just excited what's going to happen. And we got 2 more days of back-to-back action coming in. So make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you join the Discord. This is the Radiant Cup, sponsored by Logitech G and organized by Kryptonite Esports Club. I'm going to be catching you back again tomorrow and day after. Signing off for this stream is going to be myself, Nitin Rambo Kamlesh, and the Kryptonite Esports Club.
That makes me cool like crazy.